Okay guys, today we're here with Ricardo Almeida. Huge pleasure for me to be here. We were talking yesterday. When I was blue belt juvenile, I used to look up to him. I remember him fighting on ADCC 2003 against Jacaré. And it was one of the best matches I have ever watched in my life. I remember it was like 4 overtimes, right?
4 overtimes.
It was one of the best matches. So that's match like really back and forth, this and that. So now like probably 14 years later, here we are. So huge pleasure for me. And he's gonna show us one of his favorite moves. That's a Darce, when the guy is kind of like on halfway getting the underhook. And let's see how he does it.
Awesome. And don't let this guy kid you. Yesterday he told me he started training in 2001 when I was already a black belt. I should be a lot better than what I am. You know, I feel like he should be showing the technique, but let's try. Thank you, Bernardo. It's a pleasure. I always look forward to meeting you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to show one of the techniques that I rely on my students to show me like the new stuff. You know, these guys get on YouTube, you know, just like this channel that you're watching, you've seen the new techniques, the stuff that's coming up. And this is one of my students showed us, and we started like everyone on the team does well. And then, you know, we find our own twist and we find our own adjustments. You know, I remember one time Edwin Najme came to train with us, and he was doing some beautiful Darces, and we were already inverting the Darce, so I showed him the inverted Darce, and you know, he's caught like a bunch of people with it, you know. Yeah. Not that I showed him how to do it, but you know, like I think that he picked up like some cool tricks.
Always, every detail that you learn everywhere always helps.
You know, every time you see someone teaching, they don't have to be, you know, world champion, they don't have to be better than you, but if you see someone teaching their perspective, always makes you better, you know.
100%.
All right, you ready, Ron? Yeah. So I like to do this move when I'm knee slicing. I think the best way for the camera, let me think, will probably be, let's get on this one. So it could be when you're knee slicing, but pretty much any time that you're able to create your opponent turning out, right? Like you're passing the guard and they avoid turning. The reason why I love this is because without the gi, in the gi you have that collar to grab, so when you pass, they can cross-face your corner and keep them down. Without the gi, it's so much harder to be able to establish that pass, you know? So I turn that corner, all right? And then Adam's gonna turn up and come to his knees. And now we're here, this little like semi-wizard situation, right? It's the perfect angle, so notice how I'm not north-south, I'm right here on a T, right? I'm gonna go palm to palm with a gable grip. I'm gonna close my elbow, pinch it down. This pressure on the head forces my opponent to go back down, all right? And then the normal Darce, we lock the arm triangle, actually it's an inverted arm triangle, and we put weight and we try to catch the leg, all right? But the adjustment that we've made, all right, and with some of my guys is we lock it and we let the guy come up, right? So come up at him, and when he goes, we follow the hip, all right? And then my main adjustment here is just blocking this arm and getting my corner to his hip, all right? And usually if Adam keeps the weight down on me, he sprawls down, he doesn't want to get rolled over, I don't need the leg. I just block my hips in, and usually it turns, and that's when we catch.
One more time.
A little bit more regular speed now?
Yeah.
Okay. So from here now, just moving. All right. Force all the way back. Catch. And you can see that the tap happens when the guy falls to his hip.
Guys, Ricardo did on me, and what I found here is like, I got here, I turned on the knee, then he went to the position. Yeah, guys, I think that's like the main detail here. We are not expecting that. Most of the times we get here, we are expecting that we defend the Darce. But it's so well adjusted that even if I get on top here, that's even worse. So I even regret it here that I'm on top right now. And then he's gonna start pushing. Nothing worse to do here. So I really enjoy it because it's kind of like a trap. He pretends that he's giving me something, but the situation is getting even worse. So amazing, thanks so much.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here with this legend, you know.
Thank you, of course. You are the legend.